Okay, first off, the Gregorian calendar is 2,000 plus year old antique. It's designed in the times when the all-powerful church put Galileo under house arrest and burned Giordano Bruno at the stake for teaching that the earth was not the center of the universe. I mean, seriously, everything else in our world evolves technologically. Why not the calendar? Just imagine if we repressed communication technology. The Gregorian calendar is inefficient, confusing, and illogical. The first most glaring fault of the Gregorian calendar is that it starts on an arbitrary, man-made start date of January 1st. And the logical start of the calendar should be the real celestial event that the Mayans used, which is the day after the winter solstice. The next chaotic thing about the Gregorian calendar is that it has variable month lengths, and it has a shifty 14-year cycle. This means from month to month, from year to year, unless you're a mathematical savant, you can't figure it out. It's almost impossible to predict what day of the week each month will start and end on. And if this weren't bad enough, the 14-year cycle also causes holidays to sometimes fall in midweek. It just doesn't make sense. Just imagine if our weeks were different lengths. Why do we tolerate this in our month system? It's just crazy. We could have 12 consistent 30-day months with 5 weeks of 6 days each, plus 5 extra seasonal holidays for spring, summer, fall, winter, New Year's Day, and plus a leap day every 4 years at the summer solstice. Ooh, I can hear the 2,000-year-old fear paranoia arguments. The Bible says the week must have 7 days, and 6 is a sign of the devil. Ooh. But if we can move past this superstition and fear, all of our months could start on the same day of the week and end on the same day of the week. No need to keep buying shifting calendars and constantly having to refer to them. The true celestial seasonal holidays of the solstices and equinoxes could always be celebrated right next to or on a weekend. Plus, just imagine, we could have shorter work weeks, which would create more free time, and it connects to the solar cycle and sustainable living. And the next crazy thing about our Gregorian calendar are some of the month's names. Take July and August, named after Julius and Augustus Caesar. Who cares about them now? Weren't they kind of... Or what about the insane names of September, October, November, and December? In Latin, they mean 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th month. But think, in reality, there are 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th months. It's totally whack. It doesn't even make sense. But the Aquarian calendar names the months relative to the yearly cycle and inspires our personal life. Begins with vision, then plan, then action, hope, manifest, nurture, growth, result, harvest, preserve, reflect, wisdom. Okay, so what are the roadblocks to adapting to the Aquarian calendar? Churches. Churches won't want to support it because it takes the focus off of their separatist religious holidays. Calendar printer businesses wouldn't support it because it's a perpetual calendar. Their calendar printing business would become obsolete. There'd be no need to cut trees, to use dyes and inks and bleaching processes, to sell us a hard copy of a calendar that's going to become outdated, and then we'll have to take it to the landfill and use more energy, and hauling it, throwing it away, or recycling it. The government wouldn't support it, because then the whole world could celebrate the same holidays. They want to have nationalistic holidays to promote patriotic support for divisive wars. And they don't get tax revenue if your mind and your house aligns with free solar energy. Schools won't support it, because then the parents of children would claim that it's pagan or secular. Computer programmers won't like it, because then they'd have to rewrite all their programs. Conspiracy theorists won't like it, because they'll connect it to aliens, New World Order, the Illuminati, the devil, the Antichrist. But the truth is, the Gregorian Calendar was invented by a solar engineer artist inspired by medicine wheels and Stonehenge, and Jimmy Carter, and the movement of the earth around the sun.